It's the Slam Dunk.
Okay, so why do we pay Māori Party co-leader Debbie Ngāti-Wapaka $200,000 of taxpayers' money to lead the party, to co-lead the party? We will never get it back. And I want you to have a look at this. I'll bring it up now and have a look at this. Because the messages and vibes that she's sending to young Māori are actually dangerous. This is the latest thing that she put out today. And she should be the subject of a race relations complaint, in my view. I don't want my kids following her messages of hate and separatism and death to the white man. I mean, look at this image here. And look what she says. This is an image of Māori basically killing Captain Cook. And she celebrates it. I'm also of the view that Māori, on the whole, don't want this either. And they're not impressed. But she appears unrepentant, and clearly she's missed the boat. And she's missed the shift in mood as well, I reckon. The Māori Party are failing to read the room. Leaders do not behave like this. This is the work of a deluded shit stirrer who does not have the interest of New Zealand or wider New Zealand at heart. The Māori Party, I don't think they've been constructed for a very long time. And they're not achieving anything for Māori. Now I know why her MPs like Takatu Ferris are so dismissive and so arrogant and so rude about white people, because it comes from the top. Indoctrination, that's what it is. The Māori Party leadership is officially angry and looking backwards. It's time to move on, folks. What she's done today, I think, is a disgrace. And it's doing nothing but stoking and fueling poor race relations in this country. I detest this form of overt racism and this type of politics, and I urge New Zealanders to call her out. This is a party now seriously weighed down and blinded by the growing chip on their shoulder that makes the iceberg, the Titanic, seem pretty small. You know? They should be subject to a full inquiry by the Human Rights Commission, but they're useless as well. Racism comes in all forms, and it comes from those on the left as well. But so often the media is too weak to give it a free pass, because that's how low their standards have gone. So they give it a free pass. That's how their bias works. They can't possibly see what is wrong. And this post from Ngāti-Wapaka today, have a look at it again, says that today we celebrate an Indigenous love story that is taking down a coloniser who brought nothing but disease and death across the Pacific. My goodness. So we celebrate the death of a white man. Great. We celebrate the death and the beating and the murder of a white man who colonised New Zealand. Promote beatings and death to the white man. I can't believe it. She's the co-leader. I don't need to say much more. But harmonious race relations appear to be the last thing that this woman wants. I don't think she's no longer a player in our process. She's actually a threat to the stability of democracy. And trust goes out the window with people like this. I think she's proven herself to be a woeful role model today. And she needs to work out where she's best placed to serve. MMP is about cooperation, finding common ground, etc., that sort of thing. But this party's moved away from that. This Māori Party has turned militant. And they've turned their backs on ordinary Māori, ordinary people. Do the Māori Party represent the hopes and dreams and ambitions of Māori? I say not in a million years. To pinch a line from Helen Clark, they're wreckers and haters. And what's worse is they are now reading the room so badly. This is not what New Zealand wants. Chris Hipkins suddenly's got a major problem, I reckon. He's surrounded by a militant coalition partner, or two of them actually, that will do nothing for his general popularity. His continued silence makes him complicit. What are you going to say, Chris? To Deborah Ngāti-Wapaka, New Zealand needs to forge ahead. We need positivity because we live here now as well. And there are tons of us, and like you, we're not going anywhere. So expect pushback and expect a fight, but I won't let my country descend down this path of separatism and anger and violence towards each other. If you don't accept that, then you're free to leave. I say shame on you.
Duncan Garner, live.